don't know. What do you think of that entry song? Kind of falls flat.
A little hardcore, though.
I know you just jumped in the studio. You're in the green room, the fancy green room, big screen TV, all the stuff we have here at KCBQ.
It was amazing.
If you have any idea how I just hyped you up for our audience, and that's the kind of music, Paul, you're failing today.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. I ran the Mark Larson show this morning. I've been busy.
It's Kristi Rainie. Can we do some like rock and roll or?
How about some 80s Journey? That would be good.
How about that?
You're a little better.
You're not really a simple man, though. You're kind of a complex woman.
True.
So you had a post on Facebook the other day about our mayor. You seem to be proud of him like we are. What do you think of that? You probably don't know what's happened today, do you?
No, I haven't.
I've been talking about it all show. In fact, I got to let the audience know. So Kristi Rainie and I, we're actually friends as well. Yeah. So we've known each other for a while. She's a top producing realtor. She's beaten up this low inventory market, putting a lot of people in escrow. So very, very impressive. Going to have a lot of great information. But there's also a friendship there. And I'm kind of interested to hear your opinion of this one. All right?
Yes.
So Bob Filner, so what's happening? They got all this legal stuff going on, right? So they're trying to sue him. Now the women are trying to sue the city. And so he's countersuing back. Do you know what the premise is that Filner is now suing the city?
Because they didn't teach him about sexual harassment.
You knew this?
I'm very well informed.
You knew this?
Yes.
Look at my computer screen. He has an actual, wrong one here. Hold on. I got to show you this. There's an actual certificate they gave this guy.
Oh, my goodness.
On July 15, 2013. And they're saying that he got this certificate right here. We'll post this at craigsewing.com and put it on our Facebook fan page so anyone can see it. They gave him that, but he never passed his online course. Did you know that men like me, we have to take online courses to not harass women? Did you know that?
No.
It's amazing. Funny. That's why we didn't put you in a headlock when you came in here.
Thank you.
So, yeah, that's our mayor. But let's talk about our marketplace of real estate. What do you think of real estate right now? Doing good?
Yeah, it's a really crazy market right now. And just in the last couple weeks, it's starting to change again a little bit. Not quite so crazy as far as 20 offers per property. Now there's probably like 5 to 10. So.
Well, yeah, that's interesting. So let's rewind a little bit. It was somewhere towards the end of the year. It was like the short sale market stopped on a dime.
Correct.
All of a sudden, homes are going up in value. And I don't know if the short sale market stopped on a dime, but a lot of the professionals stopped being the short sale guy or gal. Branding started changing all across marketing plans for San Diego realtors. Homes are appreciating. People who've been underwater, like, hey, I've been underwater. I haven't sold yet. Why would I sell now? We get back to this crazy appreciating market. I mean, Case Shiller showed like a 20% appreciation in San Diego over year. It's not 17, I think was the number. But as a result, you had low inventory, a lot of offers happening on properties. Offers weren't getting accepted, 15, 20 offers per. Your offers were getting accepted, though.
Yes, for the most part. I'm having good luck.
Well, what are you doing? It's all luck?
No, definitely not.
Take an online course about getting your offers accepted? What?
I think a lot of it is personal relationships with other agents.
Okay.
They've worked with you before, so they know that you do a good job, so they're more likely to accept your offer. A lot of my clients, if there's multiple offers, will write a letter to the seller, because especially a lot of short sale sellers, they have an emotional attachment to their home, and they want to see it go to a nice family and someone that's going to enjoy their home.
You pull at the heartstrings.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So that was in a low inventory market where there's a lot of offers, but now you're saying that there are less offers, so it's making it easier for the first-time home buyer.
A little bit. There's still multiple offers on any property that's priced well, but there's a lot of the short sale buyers are now short sale sellers are now equity sellers.
Okay.
So there's a few more of those coming back on the market, less short sales, more equity sales. So it's bringing up the inventory a little more, and then with the rates going up a little bit.
That's what I was going to ask you. Interest rates, so they've gone up. I think that's why the offers have gone down, which to me is crazy.
They're still very low.
Well, I just said this earlier. If rates would have never dropped to 3.25, let's say they were always 4.25 or wherever they are today, people would be freaking out. You know what I mean? It's like you gave the market this gift, and now it's gone. Now everybody's like, oh, buying real estate doesn't make sense. If they would have never gone there, I think people wouldn't even care. You're working with a lot of buyers and sellers. Are they freaking out over rising interest rates by a point? When they're in the fours and they're still paying less than they would pay in rent?
Well, that is true. The hard part is when they have been looking for a little while, because a lot of the buyers, know exactly what they want and they're waiting for that perfect property.
Yeah.
And they have already, been told what their payments would be at certain amounts. And then when it goes up a little bit, it's hard for them to adjust to that, even though
what is happening? Are most of them looking at a lower price range and not happy about the house, or are most of them looking in the same price range but not happy about the payment? Does that make sense?
Yeah, most of them are looking at a lower price range and not happy about the house.
Yeah. Why don't they keep looking in the same price range and see if they can work with $150, $200 increase, whatever it is?
Yeah, well, people are just comfortable in what they want to pay, and with the market having crashed before and people losing their homes, because a lot of those short sale buyers are starting to buy again, and so they're very hesitant to jump into more than they can afford. So
where can people find out more about you, Kristi?
They can email me or they can go to my website.
Let's do the website.
Okay. My website is www.kristisellshouses.com.
KristiSellsHouses.com with a K.
Kristi.
Okay, KristiSellsHouses.com. Move up buying right now. So a lot of people are in homes, outgrowing them. They're thinking they want to move in 4 or 5 years. You're encouraging them to move sooner. Why? And what's the strategy around that too?
Well, if you're moving up, now is a really good time to do it. And a lot of people are starting to do that right now, because when you think if you're getting a bigger house or a more expensive home, if you're selling a home that say costs $300,000 and the market's going to go up 20% in 2 years.
Okay.
So in 2 years, that house has gone up to $360,000. And you're buying a home that is saying costs $400,000 now. In 2 years, that home is going to cost $480,000.
Yep.
So instead of $100,000 difference, you're going up $120,000 difference. So you got to remember that the bigger the house you're buying, you want to do it now before the appreciation goes up. Because even though your house is going to go up, the other house is going to go up more.
And interest rates?
Interest rates, to me, will only get higher. They were at the low so long that...
It seems to me, I think a good opportunity with the move-up buyer is the fact that you have, right now, a lot of people are into 4.5, 5, 5.5. We saw someone from the website, craigsewing.com, have a 6.75 the other day. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. They're saving like $600 on a refinance. Insane. But if you can burn the high interest rate mortgage that you currently have, reposition the equity that you've gained over the last year, 17% plus or minus, depending on the market that you're in. So you're taking the appreciation, you're taking that capital, you're reinvesting it as a down payment, you're burning the higher rate mortgage into a lower rate mortgage. Seems like you could absorb the payment pretty well.
Yeah, most people are noticing, like, even if they go up $100,000, $150,000, that their payments are right about the same.
Relatively the same.
Yes.
So what can you get? What can you get out there? In what markets do you cover? Let's start there. Let's frame the question that way.
I realistically cover all over San Diego, but most of my buyers are along the 8 corridor from East County to the beach.
Okay.
Mostly central San Diego. But I have listings. I've had listings in Oceanside, Chula Vista, all over, but most of my buyers are around that area.
I need to know what kind of bang you can get for your buck. So you are paying $2,500 a month in rent. That's probably a $500,000 mortgage or so. Let's talk central San Diego. What does $500,000 get you these days?
You know what? It'll get you a decent house in the East County. La Mesa is a great area. They have some good
I love
schools.
La Mesa. Mm-hmm. You ever been to Hoffa's out there?
Yes, I have.
What are you doing going to Hoffa's?
They have wine there too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up in La Mesa, so I'm partial to that area. But
Born and raised in San Diego, California.
Yes.
Why would you ever leave?
Good question.
You wouldn't.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, brings people like me here, but I don't see why you would ever leave.
No.
Anyway, so La Mesa, you can get a good home out there, $500,000.
Yeah, a nice 4-bedroom, 2-bath, probably 1,800 to 2,000 square feet with a nice yard.
What about places like, we talked about this market yesterday. I'm curious about like Ocean Beach. Can you get properties still anywhere by the beach in the $500,000-$600,000, or are you priced out?
You can get very small houses in OB. You'll be around the $500,000 to $600,000, probably a 2-bedroom, 1-bath.
So small?
Yes.
It's by the beach.
800, 900 square feet. Yeah, but you can walk to the beach. So it's about what's important to the individual buyer. If they want a big yard and a big house, then they need to go inland more. If they are just happy with location and living close to the ocean, which a lot of people are, then they'll take a smaller house.
All right, Kristi, I told you your segment was going to be fast today, so it's pretty fast, but I have about a minute with you here. In parting, give me some words of wisdom. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about San Diego's housing market? What are the opportunities? What are the solutions? Give us a big takeaway here.
Well, I think the most important thing is to make sure when you're buying a house that you are completely pre-approved. You've turned in all your paperwork to the lenders. They have done the direct underwriting approval for you.
They've done their due diligence.
Yes. So you're ready to go, because if you see a house you like, it's usually gone in a day or two. So you have to be prepared to write up the offer right away.
Write the personal letter.
Correct. Well, I usually write the letter for them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd have the little girl write it. Have you seen that story?
No.
I was on like Yahoo's front page the other day. I was reading it. It's like some little 8-year-old got an offer accepted because she wrote some story about how she loved the yard and wanted her puppy to be there.
That's cute. I'm going to have to try that now.
You think? I mean, come on. Who wouldn't sell their house to a little girl with a puppy?
Exactly.
I would. Anyway, Kristi, you're the best.
Thank you.
If you want to connect with Kristi, what's the best website? Learn more information about you. KristiSellsHouses.com.
Correct.
Kristi with a K, of course. If you want to reach out to me as well, answer any of your questions, go to craigsewing.com. Thank you for tuning in the show tonight. I am going to be out tomorrow. We have a Financial Friday. Dave Elhoff and Gary Quackenbush will be stepping in. I am surprising my dad with a trip to Big Bear. He thinks he's coming out here to San Diego for the weekend. I'm taking him to a cabin on the lake. Golfing, fishing, all-inclusive, big house, hot tub, pool table. It's going to be a lot of fun, so I'm going to surprise my dad with that. I'm out, but I will be back Monday. Thank you for tuning in to the Craig Sewing Show. We'll see you on Monday.